Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy. If you're new to this channel, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. And for more details, do not forget to check the links in the description of this video. Without wasting any much time, let's dive directly into our today's episode. So in our today's episode, we are going to show you how you can actually use Bullet Prediction app to actually predict matches, to include them in your bet slip. And of course, if you like to see the list of other apps that we have actually draft them out and include on our website, then also make sure to check the link below this video description. And of course, if you are not familiar with Bullet Prediction app, make sure to come to your app store and type on the search box Bullet Prediction app and search on the enter button. You are going to see this first result, and of course these images, you are going to see them. Make sure to install it on your mobile device, open it, and you'll be taken to this section. Once as you are here, the first thing to do is to make sure to use this three dotted line that you actually see here. Click on this three dotted line and you are going to see all different categories that are actually on the left hand side of this app. And of course, the first place that you would like to go to is actually this area that says Bullet Machine. Make sure to click on the Bullet Machine and you are going to see this result. When you are actually here on the Bullet Machine, the first thing that you are actually going to do is to make sure that you can see here number of days to analyze. If you come here, you choose 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days, it's going to analyze matches based on the number of days that you have actually selected. But make sure that you always select 1 day or maybe 2 to see different results based on different dates. And of course, by default, leave it to 1 as it is there by default. The next is to make sure that do not select any leak, just leave it by default as it is there. Just come only to this section that says maximum number of matches and make sure that you include you add the number of matches to 10, and also make sure that you configure this section on the interval of odds. Make sure to place it to 0 and shift this to 1.50, and of course 1.50 is the most safest to make sure that you don't choose odds that are too big or too small. Just make sure that you go for 1.50. Let's try to do that. And of course, that is 1.50. And here you can see that your total minimum here is 1.0 and your total maximum is this. So just go and select what type of result that you want it to be displayed. So here we are going to go for the first one that says 1x2, which actually means the home or away team to win. When you actually select the first result as it is there by default, just make sure that you click on calculate and you are going to see display result based on the category of home or away team to win. So click on calculate and you are going to see this result. Bet machine found 10 matches. Overall odd is 7.52. Take OK and try to see what matches that they have actually select for you with the machine. And of course, if you come here, you can see that for the first result, the Estonia S Liga B, you can see that they are telling you that these two teams are playing, and they are telling you that this one here that you see here simply means that the home team is going to win. One here simply means the home team is going to win, as you can see here. If you want to see additional details of this first result here, just make sure that you click on this headed arrow here and this result will open to you. Here you can actually see the standings or the table here. Like here you can see this table, the first 5 and the last 5 matches of each of the team. You can go more down and you click on standing, you are going to see the standings. When you are actually on the standing, they say this one, the standing is not available. Just go back, go to the next. Like you can see other criterias of other criteria that you can actually check them out. Like for example, you can check the top scorers, you can check the odds, different odds and other categories that are actually here. So of course, but the most important place mostly is to come to this area that says standing. Click on the standing and you are going to see a table. Check the home and away performance of the team, and if they actually meet the fact that the home team is going to win, you can include that in your best slip based on the standing table of the home and away performance. And of course, when you do that, if it actually meets your need, you can go ahead to choose and include that in your slip. So the next actually is still in the Estonia Mestre Liga. You can go ahead to open again. They say 1, which means the home team is going to win. Open and repeat the same process, making sure that you come to standings to find if they have a standing table. And of course, if they have a standing table, check for the home and away performance, as you can see here. And of course, when you check the home and away performance based on which the team that they actually displayed to you, check them out for MWDL, as M simply means the match play, W means the wins, D means the draw, L means lose, and G plus means the goal for, which means the number of games they have actually scored. G minus means the goals they have conceived. GD means the goal difference, and P means points that they actually have. When you check the table and you see that they have a good probability of scoring and a good probability the home team is performing more than the away team, you can go ahead to choose that the home team is going to win. As you can see, the prediction 1 that is actually here. And of course, you repeat the same process to the end of this number of matches that are actually being suggested to you as either the home or away team to win. And of course, let's look for any away team here on this list. Okay, like this one, you can see that in the Paraguay Division Professional, you can see that they are predicted that the away team is going to win as 2, which means 2 is the away team is going to win. Click on it and see if you are going to see a standing table. Check on the standings, and if you see a table, make sure to check the home and away performance, and make sure that if they meet the need of the fact that the away team has more scoring probability, more defense as compared to the home team, then go ahead to make sure that you include that in your best slip. And of course, when that is being done, make sure that you go back with this arrow button, go back, click that arrow button, and you are going to be taken again to this section. Now you can change the type of search by coming to double chance and remove it from 1x2. Repeat the same process on calculate and check the home and away performance of each team. After that, come again to goals and remove it for double chances. Repeat the same process. If you are for under and over goal, come to under and over, remove it from the other one, click on calculate, and all the results that have under that have suggested as under to over will be displayed to you. And as well as the odds, you can see it here. For example, in the Egypt Premier League, you can see that they are telling you that this is under 3.5, and the odd here is 1.11, 1.11. And if you want to check it, it actually means that either these teams have good defenses, making sure that goals should not be much. Just check the performance based on the league table, the home and away performance on the standing area. If they meet the criteria of the fact that either these teams are not too good in scoring and the fact that they have good defense, then you can go ahead to check that as under 3.5. Or even if they have a good probability of scoring, but it should not be much for the home and away team. And when that is being done, you can go again one step behind, click this headed arrow to come back here. And after you are done with that search of today, you can now make sure that you move to the next day, which is actually the next day after today. You can go to the next day, repeat the same process, and come here, click on calculate, and you are going to see other different matches. When you come here, you are going to see other matches, and you can actually repeat the same process, go back and do the same to go to number of days to analyze, go to number 3 days, and you can go to the 4th day. After that has been done, you can come back to the 4th of 1, go back to this section, and now we are not going to use the bullet machine anymore. Now we are going to move to this section that says best statistics. We can go to this area that say, for example, if you want to go in for, if you are somebody that want to go in for corners, you can go for best corners and see what they have as a result. If you want to go for over or under corner, just change the categories on this section based on it. So if you want to go for over, you can see that today the 6th, they are telling you that corner over 10.5 corner. You can see it here. They are prediction corner over 10.5. They have corners that have actually been predicted, and you can as well switch the date. You can come here if it is today or tomorrow or whatever date that you want to choose. They have at least about 5 different days that you can actually switch. Like if you come to like let's say for example on the 8th, you can go to on the 8th, they are going to give you all the corners for the 8th. So you can also change date based on this small arrow, this headed calendar here. Choose the date that you actually want, and result will be displayed to you based on the date that you have actually choose. So make sure to go back again, and if you are somebody that want to bet for cats, you can go for best cat, choose the cat categories, and they are going to show you all the cat categories. Here on the cat category, you can change either it is over or the under for cat, and you are going to see the odds that have been given here. Cats, you can choose the headed arrow to see more the standing, to see if that is going to be possible. Cat, you can check it out based on the standing table of the home and away performances. After that is being done, you can go ahead to check other different categories like under over 2.5 and see the results that they actually have here. You can switch for under and over. You can change the day based on today, tomorrow, and whatever date that you want to choose. The result on that particular date that you have chosen will be displayed to you. Make sure to come back and choose, play with these categories, all these categories that are on the left hand side, and you are actually going to come out with best result after checking your home and away performances. And this is how you can actually use this bullet prediction app to come out with bet picks of the day based on other different days as well. So if you want to see other lists of apps that you can actually use to predict matches, make sure to check the links in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for new post notifications and updates, and see you again in our next episode. Bye-bye.